We've been talking a lot about the platform and the no-code platform and how it comes together. We showed some specific examples, but let's take a step back to look at the platform itself. And of course, this future of work begins with an immersive AI experience. And instead of navigating through forms and menus and paths, users can interact naturally through these conversational interfaces. It can anticipate your needs, suggest next best actions, and it can actually stay with you across other applications like Outlook, Teams, mobile, and web. So these agents are not just add-ons. They're really coworkers that are embedded directly into your daily tools, delivering these insights and taking action in real time. But what really makes this extra powerful is that you don't need specialized development teams to create what we're showing. With no code, anyone can easily design and deploy AI agents and apps, configuring workflows and linking data, and activating these AI skills through intuitive drag and drop interfaces. And as we've said earlier, this really democratizes innovation, ensuring that the people closest to the business challenge can use all of these easy to configure tools to actually shape the solution. So to show how all this really comes together, Alex is going to demonstrate how our dashboard agent can use natural language interface to build analytics and draw insights in seconds, turning these questions into charts, dashboards, and insights instantly. And this, by the way, is a great example of the speed and empowerment that's only possible by bringing AI and no-code approach together, which was a question that we had earlier. So Alex, please show us.
It's not just the dashboard agent, right? But I'd like to call it development agent, because what it really allows us to do is to have additional areas like, additional charts, like for the opportunities being displayed for our users on demand, right? Whenever they require us to have this additional metrics viewed instantly. And of course, the idea here is that as soon as we are diving into the additional analytics, right, we can again switch between these views and focus ourselves fully on the data that has been displayed. So if we want to again deep dive into the data that has been already generated, we can ask to rebuild the chart into a different format, for example, the column chart, and to show total opportunity values, let's say by the owners. Right. So again, doubling down into the analytics, right, or requesting for additional data sets being shown to us and represents in a different view. And all of this gives me an unstoppable ability to have the agent not only provide data, right, but as well analyze with me. And of course, one of the additional great differentiators for us is not just the ability to use the conversational agents, right, or other agents, but actually to take control over them, and not only to modify existing agents and existing skills that they'll have, but as well to actually build new ones completely from scratch. So giving us the ability to actually implement unique agents for each individual organization. So whether this is going to be your HR agent, whether this is going to be your procurement agents, whether this is going to be your specific unique lieutenants and agents. And hopefully this answered the question, what is the no-code and what are the no-code agents of Creatio?
In addition to an incredible product demo that Alex performed today, we wanted to show you real customers that are utilizing those agents and seeing real business outcomes by combining digital talent and human talent. So let's take a look at how Purplebricks is innovating with Creatio AI.
Dan, thank you very much for joining us today. When you first started working with Creatio, you were actually using Salesforce before.
We inherited some technology from both of those two constituent businesses. The Salesforce implementation, it's fair to say, was not popular. So Creatio, we sort of got introduced through a colleague who was working with us at the time. You took the very brave step of giving me access to it for a weekend. Within 6 hours of a Saturday, I put together a system that convinced me that this was going to allow me to do everything that I needed to do. So it's been a really impressive sort of first phase that we did, but we also took Creatio on with a view to the future. It wasn't just discreetly to solve the Salesforce problem.
What does the new era of CRM mean to you?
We're now getting into a phase now where the CRM is going to do the CRMing for you. It's not customer relationship management anymore. It is the manager. Yeah, it's the system understanding what's happening with a customer, then being able to take the next step and understand what's going to take the customer forward, and then actually doing that.
How does Creatio and the AI and the automation within it give you an advantage in managing your different processes for your customers?
We use Creatio AI to understand what's being asked, what the opportunity is, how much juice is in this lead, and then we can decide appropriately as to how we best tackle that to maximize everything. Interesting part for us with Creatio is being able to move from a digital world back into a manual and back to a digital, and how easy it is to configure that combination of man and machine.
And in terms of the no-code element, specifically, how has that no-code helped you?
We've got the first phase out under immense time pressure. I don't think we could have done that with any tooling that's other than Creatio. What was really interesting though, and we've done 3 or 4 projects where we've deepened Creatio's impact within our business since then, is that we've put things live quickly and then you receive back all the real feedback. But having the ability to be able to take that feedback, incorporate it into the product with action and put it back out there means they see that all of a sudden you're a technology department that's responding immensely quickly to their needs. It becomes a real positive experience.
Let's look ahead. 3 years, 5 years. Where do you see yourselves using AI? What benefits do you think it's going to bring?
We see Creatio as being this engine that sits at the heart of our business, powers our digital experience online, self-serve, 24/7 availability, but also taking all of the admin away from our people in the field. Having technology do more of the heavy lifting and people doing more of the people thing is absolutely where we're going to be. It's a tremendously exciting period.